Hello, boys and girls. Hello, hello. Hello, good evening. We have a new release. We have a new release out. Yes. Hello. Hi. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We have a new release out. 0725, which is actually the release number 25 of Unreal, because with Unreal we started with 070, I think, or 071. So we did about 25 releases. And if you didn't check it yet, here is the changelog. A lot of bug fixing and some improvements. Improvements to some areas that were too dark, we made them better. Some improvement when you die to restart in a safe location of that area. Added some new platform near Amnedair. The ability to repair an item directly from the UI, and also the ability to see if an item is damaged with an orange color if it's less than 50%, a red color less than 25% durability, right? And then a bunch of fixes. So I think it was a good release. Let's say start to be stable. I'm getting more and more, confidence on the fact that we are closer to the open release, so that we can open the game to everyone. Obviously, we will still keep the Patreon. I mean, I think that the Patreon is still, a good way for people to support us, even when the game will be free for everyone. So maybe I will still post in the Patreon some videos and special information. But yeah, I think we start to be close. There are, if you search by fixed pending release, you can click on advanced and check on status and select fixed and pending release, and then search again, and you will see all the bugs that at the moment are fixed pending release, right? There are 38 at the moment, and all this, now the release is out, is stuff that you can test. Okay, so please, if you are one of these guys, test it and let me know if they are fixed. If they are fixed, you can request closure. You can request closure with a comment saying that it's fixed, and I will close them. I will check first and then close. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm waiting the Mac. I'm waiting the Mac release. Let me see. Not good, boys. Really? It wasn't screen though, so. One second, huh? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, boys. The Mac Mini crashed. The Mac Mini crashed. Crashed while he was completing the archiving. No, I cannot believe it. He crashed, boys. Holy shit. it restarted. The machine restarted. So I think the release is not complete. So I think I need to launch it again. Unbelievable, boys. Unbelievable. Fuck. So it crashed. The Mac Mini restarted. Restarted. Can you believe it? It restarted. How do I know if he finished the release? Because in reality he was packaging, so he was packaging. So in theory, the installation should be under Unreal Ship, right? Unreal Ship Mac client. Assuming that it did it. It's empty. I didn't do it. It didn't do it, boys. It did not do it. So we need to launch it again. Now, consider he already cooked everything, already compiled everything. So in theory, it should be faster. But okay, let me launch it again. That's bad. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. It never happened. This way it never happened. It never happened that he actually restarted, right? So it's like if the operating system decided to GG and crash. Wow, it was archiving. So anyway, I launch it again now, and we will see. So probably the Mac release at this point is tomorrow. I really need to think if I want to buy a Mac. I think I really want to, because, you know, yes, people were saying, you can have a Mac on the cloud, right? You can have a Mac on the cloud. I know, but a Mac on the cloud, it seems to me that I'm just wasting money, right? Because you have to pay it monthly. I will need it pretty much every month for like 2 hours. No, not 2 hours, for like 10 hours. And so basically I'm paying a service, right, every month for nothing, right? So it's better if I buy one, right? It's better if I buy one. Okay, these guys are not even having the website working, so GG. Mac Stadium. We are the cloud for Mac development. We are the cloud for Mac development, Mac automation. Okay. Mac OS virtualization. Mac remote desktop. Mac pricing. Server configuration. Gen 4 Mac Mini, Intel i7. This is like the one I have, so $132 per month. Holy shit. Holy shit. Rent Mac desktop. I mean, for me it must be a desktop because I need it. Yeah, there is this Mac in cloud, but Mac in cloud. Rent a Mac. There is in Italian for whatever reason. There is in Italian. Apple iMac 27, 16 GB, 1 tera. No, but These are, I think you are renting it for real. They are sending you the thing. They are sending you the thing. No, I need only the... I need it online. How to rent a virtual M1 Mac Mini for 12 cents an hour. Apple Silicon Mac as a service. A scaleware is extensive. Mac Stadium has offered hosted Mac provider. Enterprise service. Take a look. Why is this happening? Mac always with you. I don't know. I'm a bit annoyed actually that what? No, I don't want to send. I don't want to give you my mail. I just want to know your service, your offer, boys. Your offer. Hello, Flix. Hello, Coach. Good morning. Unlucky, yes. Enki Vision is still not effective enough. Well, Enki Vision works like night vision, so there must be some light to actually work. If you are in complete darkness, it doesn't work. That's just how the eyes of the Enki are working. Back on the cloud. In theory, is this one, but this one has a pricing. Pay as you go. Pay as you go provides you manage Mac service your account to prepare for 30 hours of usage. 30 hours of usage, GG. So you see, it's $1 per hour. So like, okay, the compilation may last less, but consider that I need it like for 1 year, right? Or for 2 years. And I pay like $35 an hour, $35 per month, right? So if I pay $35 per month per 12, right, is $420 per year. So you see? So if I buy a new one, I would like to buy a Mac Mini anyway. I don't think I want to buy I don't think I want to buy something different. So you see, for example, this one is 600. Why is it so cheap compared to this one? What the fuck? Why so cheap? Because it's only 8 GB RAM. But I think I can live with 8 GB RAM. Mac Mini 696. That's actually pretty good. Why is costing so little? It's already an M1. It's already an M1 chip. It's an 8-core GPU. Only has 256 GB of SSD. Yeah, the characteristics are pretty low. It's a 2020 release. He has only 256 GB and 8 GB of RAM. But I think it may be enough. Huh? It may be enough. I don't think that we need. I don't think that we need much more than that. Let me switch my. Let me switch this and let me switch that. Let me switch the music. Ding! That was a very loud ding. Does Mac offer nukes like Intel? No, they have their own M1 chip. Then, you know, they went back and forth. They had the PowerPC architecture a long time ago, and then from the PowerPC they went to Intel, and now they are back to their own architecture. So they're going kind of back and forth, but I mean, they change like every 20 years or 15, so it's okay. But yeah, here there is only this one, right? There is only this one. Let me search some places that are next to me, right? It will be in Italian, okay? But there is pretty much the same, huh? For $6.99, so it's very similar to this $6.96, right? You see that they are pretty much the same level. Yeah, the process restarted, so I think it will be another 12 hours from now. This one they have it in the store, so they can send it to me like in 5 days, or you can get it from the store directly. So this should be significantly more powerful than the one that I have, right? If I do something like Mac Mini power comparison, no, power meaning Mac Mini gigaflops. I don't know, how do I compare it? How do I compare the M1 to the one that I have? Yeah, this 2020 Mac Mini is basically the one that is in discount now, right? This one that is discounted is the 2020 Mac Mini. Mac Mini 2020, Mac Mini 2018. So you see, so I have the Mac Mini 2014, right? So the Mac Mini 18 is like 30, and this one is 204. True is on the GFX though. So it's all on the GPU. But yeah, it's like, you know, 10 times. So there is absolutely no way. Do you think that Passmark is also doing Mac or not? It's not doing Mac, eh? I don't know. I always use the Passmark for Apple Mac Mini. I think you have to go by GPU. Ah, yes. M1, I think M1 8 core. Yeah, I think this one is the one. But I don't know if they have... what is the one? What is the one in the old Mac Mini? No idea. Mac Mini CPU. Mac Mini 2014 CPU. 2014 late. Is an Intel... depends. You can have different types, but let's say that at the best is this, is an i5 2.8. I can check the one that I have, by the way. Holy shit. It's not saying the exact model though. It's not saying the exact model. But anyway, why if I click on compare it's not doing anything? I see. So you see the difference is between like 2.6 and 14. So it's like, you know, 81% less. 81% less. So yeah, the difference will be, I think the difference will be really strong. So the idea would be to buy an M1 8 core 2020, boys. Big upgrade. You cannot emulate Mac on a different machine. I think you can, but it's never the same thing, you know, so I think it's never a great idea to emulate, actually. So Mac Mini. Let's just try to understand which, because I don't think they have a million models. I think they have just so they have the 8 core, they have the 16 core. They have the 8 core, they have the 16 core. Oh my god, so much useless stuff. But I mean, it's very evident this thing is made for Mac people, right? People that like graphics and stuff. I just wanted to have a table with you know, I just wanted to have a freaking table with the characteristics. But okay, tech spec. Wait. Tech spec M1 silver price. On M1 is $699. On Intel is 1,000. Holy moly. Holy. 8 gigabyte. Configurable to 16 gigabytes. 256 SSD. I think 256 SSD is okay. I think it's okay. I don't think we need 512. I don't think we need the 512. So yes, it will be like this one. So the price is like this. Or wait, yeah, I don't know why from 256, right, to 512 SSD, the difference is so much. Like $200 for 256 gigabyte of SSD. Really? I mean, you can buy a Tera for $100. So I don't understand the difference really, considering that the CPU is the same, right? CPU is exactly the same. So for only to get 256 SSD, right? This one is like €60, right? So I don't know. I don't know how it's possible that they charge so much for a disk upgrade. So it's really, yeah, it's really stupid. I mean, it's like ridiculous, right? $200 for for an SSD upgrade is ridiculous. I don't know if I have... I think I have the 512 here, eh? I think I have the 512 on the Mac. Because this is K, yeah? So it's 488. Used. I don't understand this used though. 405. We are using 400 gigabytes at the moment? Holy shit. We are using 400 gigabytes, boys. So probably in the 256 we don't fit. That's not good. So I have to, I need 899. Let me just check one thing here. About this Mac. About this Mac. Mac mini late, memory 4 gigabytes, Intel graphics. Okay, wait a second. Mac mini late 2004. Let me just print it somewhere. Let me just put it somewhere, okay? Let me just put somewhere. I think we can put it in our. Let's create a new mission. let's create. So Unreal mission help files, help. This one is a Unreal mission help, but let's create an Unreal mission Mac mini upgrade. Unreal mission Mac mini upgrade. So at the moment what I see Mac mini 2014 late. Okay, so this is the one that we have. Let me see what it says. It says processor 1.4 GHz dual core Intel Core i5. Processor 1.4 GHz Intel Dual Core i5. Okay, so that's what it is. Memory 4 gigabytes. Memory 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes, 1600 something megahertz DDR3. That is 600 megahertz DDR3. Okay. So we only have 4 gigabytes, huh? Graphics, Intel Graphics 5000. Graphics, Intel 5000. Intel graphics, what? Intel HD graphics. Intel HD graphics 5000, one whatever. 15 something. 1563, sorry. 1563 megabytes. And then what else? Okay, serial number. Okay, then we have storage. Storage, yes, it's 500 gigabytes actually. It's 500 gigabytes SATA. It's a 500 gigabyte SATA HDD. So that is what we have, okay? Not sure you read the YouTube chat. Yeah, I'm reading everything. Good evening. So you can emulate make performance even in a studio already in the YouTube chat. Yeah, I am. I was just moving between the two machines. I don't know. I can buy it. But at the moment we have 500 gigabytes, huh? At the moment we have 500 gigabytes and we are using a lot of it. So I think we need 500 gigabytes. There is no way. There is no way. We need 500 gigabytes. This is what we have. This is what we have. And this is what we can get. And this is what we can get. What we can get. So I think it is called Mac Mini 2020. I'm not completely sure. They don't say it here, but I think it's called Mac Mini 2020. I think it's called Mac Mini M1, and I think Mac Mini M1 is 2020 because I think is when it came out. No? Maybe. No, wait. I'm not gonna do this. Mac Mini M1. So with 512 storage, 8 gigabyte of memory. Graphics, we don't know. And graphics, we don't know. How much memory? 8 gigabytes. How much storage? 512. Ethernet, you can select a 10 gigabyte Ethernet. Holy moly. And then you have pre-installed software. What's in the box? The Mac Mini and a cable. GG. Okay. So if I want to click on buy, continue, huh? Add an Apple display, no. Add to bag. I mean, I would not buy it now, but it's just to see what they are offering. $899. But then the shipping is free. Shipping is free. Interesting. Shipping is free worldwide. I don't believe it. Maybe they sell it to you from the closest Apple shop. It's a pity that this guy doesn't have a serial, doesn't have a model number, model ID, right? So that you don't know how to search it, right? But I think it's called Mac Mini M1. I think it's called Mac Mini M1 512 giga. And I just don't know why they are slightly like this one is costing way more. So this one is costing like so much. Why? I mean, it's not so much, but originally it was like 1,200. How can you buy the 1,200? I'm just thinking, is the same one or not? It doesn't tell us. It doesn't tell us the because it's the Intel one. This one is the Intel one. And no, it's an M1 processor M1. So I don't know why this one is costing so much more. Maybe because it's on the black market. No, it's on the back market. It's on the back market. Yeah, but anyway, the price is pretty much that around that value, right? So it's about 900 euro, right? So that's what it costs. Hope you can use your old mouse and keyboard. Yeah, mouse and keyboard are always compatible. There are 4 USB at the back, and actually there are only 2 USB at the back. Why there are only 2 USB at the back? I need 3 because my keyboard has a double USB. Because it's so powerful. But it only has 2 USB. Strange. Okay, anyway. Yeah, but it is pretty much the cost. So this is the cost, boys. So I have to decide if I want to buy it or not. And probably the answer is yes. I mean, one day we need to change it. We cannot stay forever with the old Mac. One day it's gonna die, right? And maybe the day is today. I don't know. There is an i5 though. For example, this one has an Intel. It is a completely different model. It's a very, 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 very old model because I ordered by cost. And so could you sell the old one? Nah, the old one is going so slow, you have no idea. It's super slow, it's still on HDD, technology. I think no one would be interested into it. I don't think so. Yeah, here is 600. This one is very good, but unfortunately, as the 256 giga, that for us is not enough. For us is not enough, and they only have this model. They only have this model. They don't have the 500. They don't have the 500. In Media World, we said Media World. Mac Mini, he had what? Mac Mini, he had the Apple Mac Mini M Series 8 giga, 216. Apple Mac Mini M Series. Yeah, is this one? Is this one? Actually, they have it. They have it in their warehouse, right? So they have it in the shop. So this shop is kind of close to me. I mean, this is the brand, but I think that I can check if if they have it. So it's 899, boys. That's it. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. So if I want to buy it, I have to buy this one. And this one, I don't know if I can check the... I can check... Okay. Yes, for example, in this place that is close to me, they have it. They have it the 10th of October. So in few days. So next Monday. No, next Monday they have it. Next Monday they have it. I don't know why it only has 2 USB at the back. I mean, the Mac Mini 2014 had at least I think he has 3 or 4. Yeah, 4. Exactly. There is like the one I have. Strange, eh? Probably because it's the Intel one that I don't know. Anyway, this one is still costing 500 euro in theory. Maybe if you go to a Mac shop, they get back your old one for some money. But I need to call the shop. I need to call the shop and see if they are interested in the old one. Maybe they will. I don't know. Okay, that's enough discussion on. But yeah, so what we understood is that it's about at least 10 times more powerful, and the money that we need to spend is pretty much 900 euro. Okay, so this is what we need to spend. If we spend 100 euro, we can do it. Waiting patiently for the Black Friday. Unfortunately, the Black Friday, I think I checked it, but these kind of products are not discounted. On the Black Friday, you can find discounted products that are like different brands, but Apple is not doing it. Apple is not doing Black Fridays, at least for what I've seen. Yeah, but I think I will buy it. I think I will buy it. Maybe not now, because I have to enter my credit card information and stuff. Maybe it's not the best to do it on stream, but I think I will buy it. I think I can also go to this shop and call them and see if they have it. And I mean, you know, to me it's pretty stupid to pay 30. We said 35 euro per month, right? And not having the hardware, right? So I think that renting a Mac, I mean, if you have to use it like only one time, but I have to use it forever, right? So okay, so what I wanted to do tonight, tonight I want to do the wish list. I don't know where we are on the wish list though. Wish list. The 29th of June 2022, we arrived at page 9 with FS3081. I want to go through the wish list. So the wish list is on our bug tracker. If I select sorry, here, feature request, right? If I select feature request and we search again, I'm getting all the feature requests that you guys have submitted through the years, okay? Starting from the beginning. You see there is 2015, there is probably something before that. And I don't know why we said page 9. Ah, yes, because actually page 9. Yeah, so page 9. So the last time we reviewed all these ones up to page 9, we said FS 3081. There it is, 3081. So 3081 included, right? Which was teleport mod or event. So I want to go through all the others and see if there are any good ideas, and then one day we will start to select them, okay? But I want to clean up this list. First enter the wishlist, buy a Mac Mini. Yeah, exactly. GM console quest enhancement. Interesting. GM console quest enhancement. Yeah, because we have a website that is dedicated to game masters, and they can manage some stuff like player complaints, reports, and in the GM console we have the ability to view a player quest and quest sub-step, which is very good. However, we don't have any link to the actual quest data. So the quest is always guessing the name, guessing game to match the quest sub-step with the actual quest data and what the player says and he has done. I see. I'm aware the quest data is a blob in the database. No, it's not a blob in the database. I'm not completely sure of what this guy is asking. So he's asking to have... let me see if I can see the GM console, because I'm not completely sure that... Oh, did I understand what he's asking? Do you understand what he's asking? I don't even remember where we have the GM console. In theory, we have it on... Theory, we have it here. Okay, I found it. I found it. I'm on the other screen for a second. Okay, GM. In the GM console, we have the ability to view the player quest and sub-quest. This is the menu. If you want to see it, this is the menu that I have, that I'm looking at. I cannot show you the website because whatever, there is player information, right? But this is the navigation map that I'm looking at now. So it's saying account search, character search, guild search, GM list, name changes, open petition, close petition. I think it's probably under the character. So if I search my own character, right? If I search my own character, GM quest, quest complete. Ah, here it is. I found it. Quest completed. Quest completed by this character. So the list is like this. The list looks like this. And actually the quest is clickable. I can click the quest. And the quest is telling me... it's only telling me the sub-step. So if I click the quest, I get something like this. I get something like this. So I click the first one, and it's telling me that I completed a sub-step number 2. Okay. For example, when we look at the table, the following player character table, we have blah blah blah. Quest information, but I don't understand which quest information he wants. Because the only thing that I could add is the actual quest text, right? The actual quest text, but in this no, I think I will reject it. I think it's not. I think the request is not reasonable. Will not fix. Rejected. Rejected. And Andrei opened it. Okay, next, Lanarel. Lanarel helped us quite a bit in the past. Have charisma and intelligence. Have charisma and intelligence influence how characters appear to each other in the description. Oh my god. Seriously? Okay. A feature request was left over to make it possible for high charisma character to influence their appearance against low intelligence character. For this comment, I just want to have. By the way, fuck this guy. This guy was really a pain in the ass. I just want to get a more accurate assessment on pro. I'd like to consider skill total and massive charisma with eye and calculation. We will focus on 8 degrees of 2 categories of status. 1 for magical prowess, 1 for physical prowess. The description should match up with the category and tell the strength with each. Bro. No way. I mean, I understand what they want to do, but it's like the next level of complexity. For what? What is the benefit? So basically what they are saying is that your charisma and intelligence will influence how the other people will see you. And so in the description, there should be a slight change compared to how they perceive you. But I mean, bro, no. I mean, interesting idea, but no way. No way. No way. Occupation tag. Occupation tag. I think it would be useful for gameplay to have the possibility to have some sort of a short tag describing what the character is currently doing if he's busy for a while. A character is currently repairing an axe, standing in front of an anvil. It would be nice to be able to have a grab tab like speaking one. Perhaps with a special code or specific tab, a GUI speaking panel where you could write for surrounding people or approaching ones means fixing the angle of another rusty axe. Ah, I understand what this guy wants to say. So he would like to have like a permanent /me, right? If charisma is changing something in game, charisma is connected to the ways. So every way has a primary stat, right? I think it's explained. Is explained in the ways description. In theory, yes. For example, the crystal way. The primary mental statistic is charisma, right? So they are connected to the ways, and also they are providing mana points, right? So yeah. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I'm just trying to understand. Because yes, this guy is saying, how is it different from me working on an axe? And a guy is saying the tag will be persistent, right? So if you are sleeping, so it's like a permanent me. Now the problem is that a permanent me, how do you see it? How do you see it? You see it. I think it should be. I think you should edit your description. I think if you really want to do it, you edit your description. The problem is that if then you forget, you will have the old description all the time, right? So in theory, you know, what you could do, you could edit your own description. And people can look at your description. They right click, look, and they wow, in release mode is super fast. So if you inspect someone, right, there is the description. We could add a new field that is, or just in the description you can by the way, this is not editable, huh? This is not editable. In theory it should be editable, no? Why is not editable? Okay, I don't know, I have to check that. But the idea is that you could edit the description and put it in the description like a current activity, right? If I am a player, I don't understand why we cannot edit that thing, but I think that we cannot edit because we didn't do it in Unreal yet. I think we didn't do it in Unreal. I think in the old game was possible to actually edit your description, right? I mean, for sure it was possible, for sure. I don't know why. It is the old game, huh? Yeah, you see there is this button which is modify description. We need to add this, huh? Yeah, you can put it here at the bottom in the character description. In the character creation or in the description of the character. I think you can just put it at the top. Yeah, you can just put it at the top in your character description if you want to do it. I don't think it makes any sense to add a specific tag. You can just put it here. I think you can just put it here. I don't think we need a new feature. My suggestion is to use the description of the character. Just add one line at the top of the text describing what you do. When player right click and examine you, they will see it. I think that's just what is needed. I don't think that we need anything else. But why in Unreal we cannot edit? Why in Unreal we cannot edit our description? Huh? We didn't put the button. Huh? Is there a bug? Is there a bug saying that is not possible? There is a missing thing, huh? Description. This we need to do, huh? No, it's missing. It's missing. For whatever reason. I will create a new one. Bug report UI engine user interface. It will be assigned to me. What a news. Assigned to me. Severity medium. Ah, I have to add a 25. Huh? Okay. Editing of description in the character details page. We need to be able to edit the character description in the details page, including let's say OOC and CC descriptions. Yeah, this one is missing. It is missing, boys. Okay, so this one occupation tag, I will close it. See my comment. No, not fixed. Will not fix. Right? It's not. I think it's not. I think it's not relevant. You can just put it in your description and that's it. Ugly hard-coded GUI Windows menu. Okay. What is this? In the guild window, members tab, the buttons edit level, public note and private note makes menus show up which seems to be hard-coded and which don't look very nice. They way too big to fit in the rest of the GUI. Also widget allow. Okay, this is all different. So nah. I will close it as will not fix. Anyway, they are different in Unreal, so probably this is not relevant anymore. It is not relevant anymore. Stop mouse movement when reaching a cliff. There is people that has crazy ideas, really. The title itself is explanatory. I don't think so. Stop mouse movement when reaching a cliff. What does it mean? It seems that the character is falling down from cliffs are the main reason why this feature is rarely used. What? Personal, I think walking by clicking should not mean you don't have to look where you are going if you run. Ah. Okay, I understand what it means by mouse movement. Mouse movement means auto run. I don't know why it's called mouse movement. Mouse movement because you click. So because your character is like suiciding, is jumping over the cliff. No way, bro. No way. Okay. Interesting ideas, thank you, but no. Absolutely not. Need to auto-target NPC upon initiating dialogue. This is fixed in the new release. When you like to NPC say talk, like a window appears, but you are talking to a teenager unless you explicitly target the NPC. Yeah, this is done already. This is fixed for us in Unreal. This is a problem that doesn't exist anymore. So it's fixed in Unreal. Chatbox reload. Chatbox reload. When you log in, the chatbox is reloaded with a recent dialogue. Wonderful. All recent dialogue, regardless of being normal NPC messages, fluid into main. Recent system messages are not loaded even if they are logged on. In the chat window, all messages of the normal chat have bracket identifier NPC. I think you should determine a tab message. I don't know if I understand it. Probably not. So I understand that when you log in, the chat is showing the last messages that you received, right, in the previous session. So it's basically reloading a piece of the logs and is putting it into the chat. So this guy is saying that the recent system messages are not loaded. Yeah, because we don't want the system messages. Yeah, we don't want the system messages to be loaded. We're not fixed. No, this one is not. This one is a no. Let pressing number select NPC dialog options. Huh, that's a kind of interesting, but do you think is a, well, I mean, so it's saying if I press 1, 2, or 3 in the keyboard, right, I can select the NPC dialog options. It's not a bad idea, but why? Because you just skip, so just to skip it faster, or what? Or like because you don't have a mouse, you play the game without a mouse? No way. I would say no. Also because it's interfering with the quick bar, right? Because on the quick bar you have Examine not updated after repair. Ah, this one we fixed it. We fixed it the other day. We fixed it the other day. We fixed it. In Unreal it works. It doesn't work in Legacy, but it works in Unreal. Nice. You see, we can close bugs. Let me just refresh this page and see. 3081. Okay, we arrived up to here. Z index stack order support pulse widget. Yeah, this is something that it was in the old game because we had our own windowing system. But we have it in Unreal. We have it in Unreal. So this one is not. We can close it because it's done in Unreal. Can you imagine people like this guy receiving mails, you know, 12 years later, and we received a mail saying, hey, someone commented on your bug. Ideas for inventory accessibility. Ideas for inventory accessibility. While sacks and other containers are good for bulk storage, they have a significant drawback of making the inventory harder to navigate. Yeah, that I can understand. And sorting as well, especially since one can always have exactly one container window open. Yes. To fix this, we might consider the following idea. Allow any number of container window to be open. So one can simply put stuff from one container into another instead of having to put in the main inventory first. Yeah, it is kind of a good idea. It's a bit complex for me to implement it because we have to change the system. We have to change how slots work. At the moment they work, but I think it's doable. It's doable. Make the container window was open and refresh where the container you click on instead of having to right click select. I think this one I will keep it. Ah, yes, and then he's speaking about mounts having inventory. Yeah. I think it is a good one. I think it is a good one. Including mounts. This one we will keep it, okay? I think I will vote it +1. I will vote it. See you, coach. Install user folder by version. This is probably something that is very specific to the old game, so we can probably close it. Please have the installer be set to default to an installed folder include the version. Isn't okay. We don't have an installer anymore. You just unzip and that's it. So we'll not fix. As easy as that. Idea proposition for drawing skills. Okay. Drawing skills. The drawing skill is not yet available. I propose the following for the developers. Each save could raise the skill experience. Each new created sketch could raise the skill experience significantly more than the save function. Each rank could raise the number of allowed elements in the sketch. Each special rank defined by level could reach allow new elements, curve defined 3 points, icon symbols. Yeah, it's pretty much the same idea I have. I mean, not the save, but anyway, the fact that the more you are... I think this one we can keep, and let's keep it, because it's giving some ideas on the drawing skills, and I think we will implement it. We will implement the drawing skills one day. Sitting, standing. Not saved on client disconnect. Yeah, I understand, but bro. If I sit down and log out, I will be standing when I log back in. Yeah, I know, but... Inventory for the pet. Yes, we will have it. We will have inventory for the pet. We will have it. One day we will have it. I promise. I want to do it. I don't know, this one is so minor. I mean, what is the point? No, I think it's just a waste of time. Rejected. Rejected. Dismounting places player directly under or inside a mount. Yes, it does. You would like to have it different, huh? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think we can keep this one. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's minor, but it makes sense. I mean, the fact that you dismount and you are just inside your, inside the body of the horse is not really great. I think you should check if there is space left or right, and just make you dismount left or right. I think that's so we need to I think this one is good anyway. I think I can vote it. I think it's a minor thing, but I think visually it's kind of relevant. Sitting, standing, no, dismounting. Sitting while mounted, unanimated. You cannot sit while you are mounting. Player can sit down while mounted, but there is no animation play. They should not be able to sit down. Nah. I mean, no. I would say absolutely not. Dismounting places. Was this one? Yeah. Sitting on. No, okay. Quest dialogue text entering options. The current enter stuff markup looks old and broken. Maybe it looks nicer if the answer part would be removed or put before the bracket so it doesn't look like a part of the text. Also, option just to complete the sentence should be sent to complete the sentence by the NPC tab, because otherwise it looks rather odd. Yeah, but we already did all of that. Example, answer, we did it go. You type name into the offer field, the part of the phrase, and this come up with an NPC name of the person. Not fix. Some of my wish are now reality. Me who have walking on the beady water in search of the labyrinth in the past. I never found it. Yes, now in Unreal you can go past the bronze doors. You can go after the bronze doors in Unreal. There are the labyrinths now. Not a lot, but there is a piece. We also did a Game Master event. Strip line feed, replace tabs on file load. Several GUI windows allow saving and loading content from a file. At least for Windows. Well, we have a copy paste now, so we have copy paste in Unreal, and so I would say that this one is fixed. You can now copy paste text in PS Unreal. GG. Yes, we were using in the old game, we couldn't copy paste, and so we were using save to file, load to file, right? And now you can just copy paste. Much easier. Value of goods in the trade window. What do you mean? I would like to suggest to add an additional widget in the trade window that gives a total NPC trade value of goods offered, similar to the one for the total tree offered. With a quality-based price system, this could help to lower confusion and make trade and economy flourish. The opposite is neglectable downsides. The player would abuse this identified and items value without finding an NPC merchant. A solution to the problem could be found when thinking about if you identify such items. I think it's not a bad idea. I think it's not a bad idea. So basically what he's saying is that in the trade window there could be also a price. The problem is which price, because every NPC may have a different price. Yeah, the base price. I think I will keep it. Let's keep it. I think it's a reasonable idea. I cannot visualize fully how I want to do it, but I think it's fair to say that when you are trading stuff, you could see the value. I think there could be a button. I think there could be a button that is like a praise. And it will use your intelligence or probably your intelligence to determine what is the value of the goods that are traded. Yeah. Maybe. Could have a button called appraise in the trade window, which will use your intelligence or ranks in the specific item, example weapons, to give you a value. I think it's reasonable. Now, is it very important? No, but I think it's a good request. I think it's a decent request. Quest audio and text speed differs. Yes, this is not an easy one. In particular, the speed at which the recorded audio and presented text is... Yeah, I understand. This is super hard to do. I mean, the idea is not bad, but it is super hard to do. I think I will say no, but I understand the problem, but we will always have this problem of a misalignment between, you know, the text length and the speed, exact speed. I think is... add option to reshade. Given that shading can take a very long time or something, there is no way to control when it should happen. Okay, so this is fixed by Unreal. It is fixed by Unreal. Unreal caching. Not a problem for us anymore. Yay. A few issue for a too small screen. I have a very wide screen. 1080-800. Yeah, that was in 2010. GG. And that's not including the taskbar. And some application, including flashing load, are just way too big, too large to show up properly. And it's take a lot of space and cut down dimension of the launcher. Bro, the launcher? No. I understand the question, but bro, we have bigger problems too. We have bigger problems than this, okay? Okay, we finished this page. Which is pretty nice. 3081. Okay, so we have to go to page 8. Do we want to go to page 8 or do we want to stop? I can stop and do something else, boys, huh? But by the way, can we check the crashes that we are having on the server? Let me see. Are you guys testing the new release or not? You should, huh? Please test the new release. We had a crash tonight. No, this morning. We had a crash this morning, but we didn't have any crash after that. So it seems to be fairly stable. Seems to be fairly stable. But please, if you can test the game more, that would be nice, huh? Okay, let's go maybe a bit more and then we can do something else. Allow apostrophes and dashes in names. We don't? I think we don't, huh? Yeah, I think we should. Huh? Why we don't? I think we should. I agree. Weltal is saying I disagree. Why you disagree? I mean, names can have a. I think I agree. It opens up more possibilities. What do you think about this, boys? What do you think about this? I think I agree. He crashed on you this morning, eh? He crashed on you this morning. Yes, I think that crash was you. I think you casting a spell, Wild Streak, on a mercenary. Because actually, I checked it, and I have here Wild Streak. And I was checking what the hell was going on, and I don't understand exactly how it happened though, and why it happened. It seems that your character disconnected or something, or maybe the NPC died, he respawned. And Wild Streak went off after he respawned, I don't know. But it was giving an invalid character crash. So if you could reproduce this one, would be good. Huh? Take it easy, coach. Don't overdo it.